Hey, we're the DIE-aloguers, and thank you for joining us for yet another spooky stream, except for this stream that we're doing right now is a little special. It's the anniversary of spooky stuff. It's Friday the 13th. Here's our little hats. Let's put these on. Time to fucking celebrate. And let's do a noisemaker. Oh shit, they don't make any noise. Welcome to the DIE-aloguers DEADstream. Where we talk to ghosts with 99-cent App Store apps that we found on Google. They're cheap, but
iOS App Store.
And that doesn't mean that they don't work. It just means that it's the everyday man's ghost app. So I am Sean.
I am Matt.
And we're the
DIE-aloguers.
Boost my signal.
The show is live. The apps are real. And the ghosts are spilling their guts.
Welcome back with us. We're the DIE-aloguers, and what do you say? We talk to some ghosts. Like, do you want to start off just talking to some ghosts? Right now, we can introduce kind of the apps that we're using. I'm using the Paranormal Voice Meter 1906, and it allows me to get yes or no answers based on fluctuations in electrical currents in the air that the phone is picking up.
I'm using Ghost Hunter M2 EVP function, and it picks up all the airwaves and random decibels and letters that the ghosts may be saying indeed, and generates a word for us normal humans to understand and process.
So,
we got our first word. We got crying.
Crying.
Oh, spirit. We have a sad
is your volume
spirit.
Up?
This app is actually currently transmitting to my computer, so we will not be able to hear the sound.
We will announce when it comes on the screen. But this is the image that you should be seeing in the corner of the screen. So right now we got
dogs.
We had Roland and then dogs. Roland.
Roland, are you sad about dogs?
Did dogs kill you, Roland? Answer us, please. Dogs killed him. Dogs killed this Roland boy.
Was it your own dog? Oh, Roland, spectral dog related man.
Yes.
It was his own dog. It betrayed him.
That's probably why he's a little bit sad.
Man's best friend can also be man's worst traitor.
Yes, man's worst enemy.
And while we keep an eye on these apps, I also wanted to tell the audience that you can friend us on Skype and call in with ghost stories if you are possessed, if you are a medium and have something to tell us about ghosts. Don't do the video call. We won't be able to see you, but you can call us on Skype.
We will be able to hear you.
You can call us on Skype. Just look up DIE-aloguers, no dash.
Any spectral stories, any encounters from beyond the grave you have for us, we are more than willing to open our earballs to hear them.
So, do you want to explain a little bit of how your app works while we're waiting for any new signals from Roland?
As you can see on the screen, we have three distinct windows. On the top, we have the matrix. We have the matrix of words, and as you see, there's letters and all kinds of scrolling characters, and this is trying to decipher the various noises that these spirits tend to make.
These scrolling numbers may look a little familiar. A little film called The Matrix. Ever heard of it? Well, this is a little something that's kind of real. Ghosts, their world is a little bit kind of like The Matrix. You look it up on WikiLeaks. I'm not going to explain anymore.
It takes too much.
It takes too much. All right, so let's ask Roland some questions, shall we?
I'm gonna write down Roland. So
all right,
we don't
so
forget his
Roland.
Roland. I'm gonna write a little helpful guide for us. I'm gonna say Roland killed by his own dog.
And if you have any questions in the chat that you want us to ask this ghost, let us know in the chat, and we're monitoring it. We'll ask your question. We need your help. We're real bad at questions. Okay, so Roland, do you have unanswered business on this fleshy plane?
No.
Okay, you're just here to chill?
Are you an evil spirit? Do you not have to be here, but you want to be here to frighten us?
Are you an evil spirim?
Yes.
This
An
is
evil spirit. Roland's.
I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna write down
evil.
Evil.
Thank you.
Thank you. We
got
gotta keep track. What was that last word that we just saw? It's kind of hard to keep track of these words.
All right.
You can't hear them.
You gotta keep Happy Friday the 13th. If you're just joining us, we're doing a good old-fashioned paranormal live stream where we talk to ghosts using 99-cent apps. We are the DIE-aloguers. Fucking deal with it. We've been the DIE-aloguers ever since we were born, but you're just finding out about it now.
We would like to take a break really quick. This episode, the DIE-aloguers, when we're out hunting ghosts, we get a little hungry, all right? And, the best thing we found, what would you say? What would you say your tip-top ghost hunting snack is, Sean?
Pizza? We are sponsored by Boo Bars.
Boo Bars.
And here's a little ad.
Hi, these are Boo Bars. Let them sleep, they're trying to have an afterlife. These are ghost, energy bars. You can lose weight, because when you eat them, they're just a ghost. Buy them and eat them. Boo! Bars!
Alright, so we're back, and if you're just joining us now, we're the DIE-aloguers, and we have made contact with a ghost named Roland. And we're asking him some questions. I would say, first, I brought this dark globe, which gives a more refreshing perspective on the world. Not everything's all color and happy, joy.
Sometimes
a lot of the
world is dark.
A lot of the earth is death, and so
some of the ghosts emanate from the dark ocean.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spin this globe, and we're gonna ask him to stop my hand.
Ooh, do you want us to argue?
It's time, I think, for a little flirt or hurt. What do you think? Do we want to do what these ghosts wants?
I think we're opening this up to flirt or hurt. I think he's opened the floodgates.
Okay, so in this section, you, the audience, needs to vote on whether we flirt or hurt Roland. Keep in mind that he just said argue. This is an argumentative ghost. This is a demon that he has no reason to be here other than to friggin' mess with us. So, vote flirt or hurt in the chat.
Roland came and we thought he was gonna chill. And then he told us to argue. And sometimes when you're dead, you get a little bit confused, and sometimes you get a little angry, especially when your own friggin' dog kills you.
While we do that, I'm gonna ask Roland to find on
we
this.
We have a flirt from Max in it. He said pen. I do have a pen.
Yeah, I bet you hate that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, it was flirt?
It was flirt, yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe he's...
Hey, you little sex... how about we do a little... How about we mix it up? Because he's being a jerk, but I think that there are multiple ways to flirt. Let's do an aggressive
Let's make it a
flirt.
little... Let's make it a little kinky.
Hey, you want me to stuff this pen in your little ghost hole, you bish? Oh yeah, you like that? Is that your idea of a first date? You want me to take this pen and draw shitty ass dumb ghost on your forehead?
You want me to draw your Sonic OC on your butt? I bet you didn't even have a Sonic OC. Were you even alive when Sonic was around?
Yes.
Okay.
He knows.
What was your spirit?
Wait, hold on. Do you want us to draw Sonic for you?
No.
He wants us to draw his Sonic OC. We need to figure out the name of his Sonic original character. It has been officially determined
he thinks that drawing Sonic on this live stream would be copyright infringement. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna draw his Sonic OC. Normally we have this board for drawing composite sketches of these ghosts, but today we're gonna find out what his Sonic OC looks like. So, would you mind just holding this up?
Oh yeah.
While I draw. Okay, so we're gonna ask the ghost questions. Ask us some questions in the chat. What Roland's Sonic OC would want?
I think let's start off. Was your OC yellow?
No.
Okay, let's not do any colors because I only have black.
That's true.
Did your Sonic OC have spiky hair?
Stop asking stupid questions.
Okay, that's a definite yes. It's a Sonic OC. We're gonna draw lots of spikes. Did you have only 2 eyes?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do
basic.
Two
limited
eyes.
to the realms of perception.
So
of
right
this
now,
realm.
this is looking awful like Sonic. We gotta differentiate it from Sonic a little bit. Did you have a mustache?
Yes.
Okay, so we're gonna do a Sonic character. He has a big old pointy nose. Was your nose very big?
No.
Okay, so he's
very small nose, minuscule,
he's got a very
barely
small
visible.
Nose. Let's edit this Sonic
we have a
little bit.
question about the OC from Emily in the chat. We say she wants to know, was your OC wearing a cross necklace? Was it a little bit of a sort of Chris Angel?
All right, let's ask that.
No.
Okay, it wasn't wearing that.
Ooh, was it wearing an upside down cross necklace?
He is a demon, isn't he?
Yes.
Okay, he's wearing an upside down cross necklace.
Blasphemous.
That's very
ghost.
cool. I'm gonna put some rosary beads to make it even a little bit more blasphemous. We're gonna have a big old upside down cross
Compare.
Compare? What do you think he means by that?
Does it want me to draw?
Oh shit! I think the ghost wants 2 versions of it.
We're gonna be switching drawings.
So right. So how about you start your version?
All right.
I'm not completely done mine.
All right. So what we know is 2 eyes, spiky, upside down cross necklace, and mustache.
Chat. We're working with Roland, this ghost demon that wants a Sonic OC drawn of him, and we need questions to ask it. Okay.
Oh, I forgot small nose.
Okay. Did you have were you wearing Air Jordans?
Stop asking stupid questions.
That's a yes. That's a definite yes. He's wearing Air Jordans. Do you know how to draw a basketball shoe?
Oh, do I ever?
Okay, very good.
I didn't change.
Change that.
Bitch.
It's wrong. I misunderestimated it. Take away those Air Jordans.
Wish dressing.
Wait.
Covered in dressing?
No. We're dressing it. We haven't drawn him clothes yet.
Okay. Well, we're trying to figure out what kind of shoes it wants.
Okay. Well. Okay. So take away the shoes. Just draw.
I don't have any shoes.
Do you have
yet.
just regular Sonic shoes? We have to. He's rushing us to draw clothes because he's naked.
No.
Ezra.
Okay. So
his OC's name was Ezra. Very cool name.
Did you wear sandals?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, he's wearing sandals. Okay. Did you wear a turtleneck? Can we look at the chat? What's the chat saying? Do we have any suggestions for this OC? Did you wear a turtleneck?
Yes.
Okay, so why don't we give him a turtleneck, just the top of it, but we can leave the shirt open if the chat has any suggestions. What's the chat saying, Matt?
Oh, let's see. All right, we got questions. We're not taking questions about the dog currently right now. Let's see. How do you know we're dealing with a ghost and not a demon?
Okay, so
Emily also wants to know, was his OC going fast?
was your OC going fast?
Yes.
Okay, it was going fast. Can you please draw speed lines?
Yes.
Okay, I want to explain right now that at first we thought it was a ghost, but then we found out that it was a demon after he told us that he doesn't have any purpose to be on this mortal plane, and he's wearing an upside-down cross necklace. That is evil.
Was your OC wearing a cape? A superhero cape?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
Okay.
Let me just write. No cape.
While we're working on this, I think we're gonna cut away for a second to a little bit of entertainment. Ghost hunting fact number 356. If a black mat crosses your path,
It's bad luck.
Meow.
So thank you for joining us back again. We are the DIE-aloguers. If you're just joining us right now, we're talking to a ghost or a demon. He's a angry, spiteful ghost named Roland, and we have been drawing his Sonic OC because he told us that he wanted us to draw not Sonic because that's copyright, but his version of Sonic.
His Sonic OC named Ezra.
So what we
Ezra
have here,
the fast turtleneck.
what we have here is my version of what his OC looks like, and then Roland asked us to compare, and so Matt drew his. If you'll notice, he has an upside down cross and sandals, and he definitely does run fast. He has a mustache and a small nose. So why don't
want too many invasive smells. All right. You know, when you hunt ghosts as much as we do, sometimes you get your critics. And we run a little forum. I'm sure some of you are familiar with the DIE-aloguers BBS. All the funny threads, all the great ghost memes, all the Bigfoot memes that you guys are posting every day.
If you ever want to find out about the newest app, the newest orb that someone found, you can always go on there. But sometimes you run into a few trolls and haters. And right now we have joining us Ben, who
AKA Dragon of Reason on the forums.
And you might see me rolling my eyes right now.
You can't see mine. Now you can.
You might see me rolling my eyes right now because I friggin' hate this dude. And he's always trying to debunk our facts. And so I would say I'm not pleased to welcome to the stage Ben.
You know the DIE-aloguers. Now meet Ben.
True fact. I don't give a vial of magnesium about Matt and Sean.
Scientist, skeptic, pain in the ass.
DIE-aloguers? More like lie-aloguers.
Fuck you, Ben.
This guy's been disputing our paranormal investigations for years. And to that I say, man, I don't give 1/3 of a piss.
I even use my onion tour to go on the deep web and find rare and illegal facts to challenge these little bastards on. And guess what? Every time they've come up dry. Thanks.
I've woken up with tons of ectoplasm all over me in the morning. Explain that one.
Try to explain an orb. I bet you can.
You can't even understand the spirit world.
Try to explain my darkness.
False again.
Today, live, a spectral showdown featuring
I'm Dark-Shaped Matt, and I'm the moderator of the forums, and I've been waiting to take this troll down for years.
Hi, I'm Sean, and magic invented science. I'll debunk your facts.
I'm Ben, and the only way you could make me not believe in myself is if I died and became a ghost, because then I could not believe in myself logically.
Let me out of here. I'm a cage dog of ignorance.
Right now, live, the DIE-aloguers face off with their greatest skeptic. Ben, the so-called scientist, will be proven wrong by the process of peer review. Prepare for the paranormal. It's the DIE-aloguers.
Actually, there is something to be afraid of. It's called the spirit world, and sometimes it's full of demons.
There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm not afraid of the number 13. I'm not afraid of ghoulies or ghosties, and I don't think they're real. But thank you for having me on your show.
Afraid.
Thank you, I guess.
I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble facing him because he is my enemy. So for a little bit, I'm gonna face this way. Ben, I'd like you to give a little bit of backstory to introduce yourself, because I did not go on your Wikipedia page, and I will not learn about you on my own. So you're gonna need to tell other people on this live stream.
I'm not on Wikipedia. I'm on Reasonpedia. So if you want to find me, yeah, that's where you're gonna have to go. But my name is Ben Krause, and I am an advanced level skeptic. I am certified to debunk claims, and that's why I'm here. I am certified from a little place called johnsuniversity.com. That's a website. A lot of people make fun of online universities. I get it, University of Phoenix. I've heard all those kinds of jokes, but this is real education that I've had to...
Sorry, I just can't take his education seriously, this guy.
I've busted myths, I've debunked facts, and in the skeptics community, the DIE-aloguers are a well-known sham, okay?
Skeptic. I can't even look at him because he's my nemesis, and honestly, he makes me sick. We're gonna have him run down a little bit of who he is again for those of you who are just joining the stream.
Yeah, my name is Ben Krause, and I'm an advanced level skeptic. I have a BA in practicology, that is the study of facts, from a little place called johnsuniversity.com. That's a verified university online, and a lot of people make jokes about this kind of thing, online classes. I get it, ha ha ha. If you were a true man of reason, you would know you don't have to go to a hallway and put away your books in a locker, be on a campus to learn something once in a while. I don't learn well in the company of oafs, so maybe I shouldn't have come here tonight.
You know what?
Boo!
believe that. You know what I don't believe?
What was that?
This guy.
I'll tell you one thing. If you go to school and believe in ghosts, you don't even have to put away your own books. They put it away. They throw them down.
I would like to see that.
They put it down.
I doubt it.
For you. Okay, so if you don't believe in ghosts so bad, here's a ghost, a small ghost treat. Just try not tasting this when I just does that. How do you like that? Does that taste real to you?
Just it's simple sugars and empty filler carbohydrate type stuff. I don't know. It's not real ghost.
You would just reason-splain.
That's
it
actually
away.
spiritual ectoplasm that you just tasted, condensed into the most edible form.
So, if anyone doesn't know, the DIE-aloguers are, in the skeptics community, a well-known sham. These guys are on the level of something like a P.T. Barnum.
We are certified gold medal parapsychologists.
All right, we're getting a call now.
We're getting a call in from the Skype.
Shut up! All right. Greetings. We have Drew on the line.
Hey guys, big fan, first time caller.
What's
What can we help? What can we help?
What
you
can
with?
the
Thank
spirit
you for
realm?
calling into our-
What can the
our
spirit
show.
realm do for you, Drew?
I'm possessed.
You're possessed.
We have a possession.
Okay.
Yeah, right!
Okay, so if I don't know if you're watching the stream, but we have Skeptic Ben, Dragon of Reason here.
You're not possessed. You're not possessed. You're probably on drugs or something. What makes you think you're...
Are you on drugs, Drew?
In my life, Ben.
He's never had drugs in
Some
his
people
life.
don't consider caffeine to be a drug or soda pops, but guess what? They are, according to some doctors at Johns University.
Scratch that from the record. Drew, I would like you to explain to us why you think that you're possessed.
Well, about 4 or 5 years ago, I went into my grandma's basement. And I fell asleep on the couch down there. And when I woke up, I was kind of sweaty. I've never felt the same since.
Lucid dream. Waking dream.
It sounds to me like a hot demon from hell is possessing you.
I think so. I think my grandma's basement was a portal to hell, if you believe in those kind of things.
Drew, I have a question.
Oh, come on. Are you...
Have you been experiencing a fever or any sick-like symptoms or demon burning in hell inside your body feeling?
Yeah, I eat Taco Bell every day, and I think
That's your
because
problem.
of the demon.
You know, there is a strong correlation between those that eat Taco Bell and demon possessions.
I drink Baja Blast every day.
That's good. That can subdue the demon from time to time. They are partial to Baja Blast. Do not drink Code Red.
Code Red will make you hotter. It will burn you up. Okay, this is a little lesson to the stream. If you're watching right now, a little lesson. If you are possessed, please drink Baja Blast at Taco Bell. Limited time, only exclusive, only anti-ghost beverage. Okay, so
now for a limited time at Taco Bell, Boo Bars are also being served. Here's a little advertisement. We are sponsored.
Hi, shh. These are boo bars. Let them sleep. They're trying to have an afterlife. These are ghost energy bars. You can lose weight because when you eat them, they're just a ghost. Buy them and eat them. Shh. Boo bars.
All right, and so we're back with the DIE-aloguers. Right now, we have Ben the Skeptic here with me and Matt.
Hi, I'm Matt.
DIE-aloguers, and we hunt ghosts and talk to ghosts through 99-cent App Store, Google Play apps. We're talking on the line on the Skype channel, which you can call to too. DIE-aloguers, one word on Skype. Friend request us now and call in. Right now, we have Drew on the line. He says that he's possessed. He's been eating Taco Bell.
Says he's
He's
possessed.
been eating Taco Bell.
Claims.
Every time he says he has a fire.
This
in
is
his
a
belly.
false equivalency.
Okay,
Please
so
believe me. I love you all. Please believe me.
okay, so
Ben is Drew. Is this you talking or is this the demon?
I don't know anymore.
This
I
is
think
a
it might be the demon.
This is simple psychology. You have a psychology problem and your head is messed up. You need to go lie down and have a little bit of an ice cube right on your forehead, and that'll make you feel better.
The DIE-aloguers don't take kindly to soft sciences.
have you tried smoking sage? Like a big fat sage.
Like a
doobie.
big sage blunt.
So sage is legal in California.
Sage was recently made legal.
But not a big one.
Just a little, like a little sage roach.
So Drew, real quick, so let me get this whole story straight before we move on to giving you advice. We need a little bit more information. You fell asleep in your grandma's basement. You've been eating Taco Bell all the time, and that's why you think that you're possessed. Can you give us a little more information?
So, like I said, 4 or 5 years, I've started developing skin rashes.
Very concurrent with demon possession.
My body have been turning blue. My thumbnail keeps growing.
It's only your thumbnail.
Something we say on the forums is pics or it didn't happen. So you're gonna have to send some pics this way, or I'm not believing you, and these guys shouldn't either.
I think the more alarming thing is not that the thumbnail is growing; it's that the other nails have stopped, and it's obvious that you have what is called a chakra pinch. A chakra pinch is sometimes what happens.
This is a widely known thing.
Sometimes when a ghost becomes latched to you like a parasite, it'll pinch off your chakra. Right now, it sounds like you're getting one of your auxiliary chakras pinched, and it sounds like your fingernail growth hormone is being stopped.
Alternative theory here, Drew. Your thumb is actually the most off of your hand finger. It's called a posterior digit. And, you know, I don't know if you know the sacred evil number of 666, but your hand, I don't know if you can count your fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It sounds like this demon that is possessing you, or at least this very satanic ghost, is trying to grow a 6th finger in order to service the devil.
Six fingers, 6 fingers, 6 fingers. That's what they always say. Now, to every argument, and which this is why we brought him on the show, to every argument and diagnosis, it is agreed among intelligent people that we should hear the other side of the problem, even if it's wrong. So we're gonna have Ben. What do you think about Drew's problem?
Well, first I have a couple questions for you, Drew.
Yeah, I'd be pleased as punch to answer them.
Do you see these schlubs behind this desk here?
Rude.
Do you see them? Do you see these guys?
Yes.
Do they look like certified doctors to you?
They got the glasses.
That's true. Doctors do wear glasses.
No,
I have a doctorate in parapsychology.
I actually
online university at coloradocemetery.com.
I also have a doctorate in French horn. And as such, I can tell you, you are not growing another finger. Your skin is fine. Your
skin is not fine. It's bad.
You're having a salt migraine from too much salt from that crap food that you're getting from this corporate crap hole called Taco Bell or whatever.
He always tries to explain ghosts away with chemistry.
We'll see.
It's not always that simple black and white. Things are gray area. Gray like a ghost in a dark room.
Exactly. So why do you think ghosts are see-through? Because they exist in a gray area.
They're all in a gray zone. Okay?
Is that what the grays are? I thought that
No, those are aliens, Drew. This is the wrong podcast for that, Drew. Keep it in a different place.
I'm going to posit that this guy is a plant from the DIE-aloguers because, you know, they are always looking for
He's obviously a human.
You guys are always looking for
not a plant.
You're looking for a cheap, you know, tie-in.
Okay.
You've
so
had like 5 ads
but you believe
so far.
in talking plants. You are a hack.
That's proven
false.
You are a hacksaw.
This is a false equivalency.
He's been banned so many times from our forums. He's been shadow banned. I have his IP
Auto
address.
ban? You're on semi-auto ban?
Perma auto ban, shadow auto ban, dark auto ban, deep auto ban.
Okay. Well, these guys came onto my forum and they swore, which is against the rule on my forum of debunkers.
I will not deny that.
That's because we
I cuss when I get angry.
We believe in a little thing
Cut me and I bleed. I'm an American.
That's because we believe in a little thing called free speech. We agree that ghosts should be able to say what we want, and humans should be able to say what we want.
And demons.
Free speech is bull beep, and I don't believe in it because I think some people should be allowed to say these guys are crap, but other people, these guys have said too much. Is all I'm saying.
So, real quick, I think that we should give Drew a little bit of advice before we end his call. Down the line, I think the three of us should give him some advice. So, Drew, I think
let's get some sage Sean advice.
I believe that you should roll a big old doobie of sage, smoke it, inhale it into your lungs, and hold it for 5 minutes. Then I would say gulp a shot of Baja Blast, and I think honestly, I think that this ghost that has a hold of you. Sometimes you just have to get to know it. Sometimes you just have to get to know the ghost and ask it very nicely to leave.
Here's some advice for me. All right, Drew, I'm gonna want you to go onto the DIE-aloguers web store. It's diealoguers.co.uk.biz/myfreeshops/123/DIE-aloguershop.php. And you're gonna want to navigate to our set of 5 electro balls. You tape them around your auras. You locate your different chakras and your points of interest, and then you turn them on. Okay, yes, we do accept PayPal. We also accept Bitcoin. We accept Ghost Coin. We accept spectral currencies and currencies from beyond the grave, and also from Crimea in the Ukraine. So what I'm going to want you to do with these electro balls is locate your chakras, center them, turn them on for about 40 minutes every day. And you're going to want to increase that 40 minutes.
In the culture of Atlantis, where the word chakra was invented, it's pronounced chakra.
That's true. I forget that sometimes.
Sorry to interrupt you.
I'm a little bit more of the expert on the technology. Sean is our more cultural and archaeological expert. So you're going to want to have these chakra balls turned on to max.
I've read a lot of books in a past life. I don't need to read them now.
That's true. You retain knowledge through lives.
And Ben, I think it's only fair that you get to give our friend poor Drew
some crappy public online university knowledge.
I got a few things to say to you. First, for the skin, put your hand in a bowl of water. Next piece of advice: get a frickin' life and stop. See these charlatans for what they are. Don't buy their balls on the web store, because honestly, they're P.T. Barnums. They're charlatans and they're trying to use you. So get the hell off this stream and don't listen to these guys anymore. That's my advice for you.
Can I give a an award to a person who I want to take the advice of?
Yes.
Okay.
Stream award.
Ah!
We win!
Yeah, buddy.
I'm buying the ball.
Okay, so thank you so much for calling us, Drew. We're gonna hang up on you. Hang up on him. So thank you. If you want to be just like Drew and be such a good fan and call in and talk about your possession story, or call in to DIE-aloguers. Right now we're gonna cut away for a second.
Ghost fact number 804, ghosts aren't in water.
So if you're drowning, you don't need to be scared.
All right.
We're back.
So
welcome to the DIE-aloguers.
I think that that poor Drew. If you just heard that call, our friend Drew, he just called into the Skype.
He was a plant.
He was not a plant.
He's a human being. He's being possessed.
Stop objectifying our guests.
These guys can easily give some bum on the street $5 to call him.
Yeah, what bum has Skype?
I didn't mean like a literal bum, just like a guy or something. You know.
I'm not gonna make that risk. They might not have Skype. They might not have internet. They might not have access.
I think these guys have watched one too many episodes of Scooby-Doo when they were growing up.
I watched all of them.
Scooby-Doo was very
It's not. Hey, it's not a documentary. Just so you know, it's a cartoon show for children.
It was based on true ghost experience that the creator of that show had, and he channeled those ghost experience into a show, which in fact,
Where do you get this?
Actually,
Where do you get this
sort
crap?
of makes the show possessed by
From the spirit realm.
ghosts,
Where do you get this crap?
But I don't think that you would ever really understand that because your brain is so small and dry. So I think we should turn on.
Hey, I have
apps.
Can I just say I have a French horn lesson at midnight. So if we could get this wrapped up sometime soon.
Your schedule is not really our problem. You're on our time. This is the DIE-aloguers DEADstream. So let's turn our apps.
We're turning our apps to maximum.
What do you say we switch apps real quick?
Oh yeah!
All right, you're back with the DIE-aloguers and skeptic extraordinaire, unextraordinaire Ben. Dragon of Reason, as they call it.
Thanks.
I think that you can have this little party hat.
I don't need that.
For Friday the 13th. All right, so if there are some of you out there that don't believe in Friday the 13th, the birthday of all scary things in the world. Friday the 13th is real, and it's the birthplace of all scary things, and it's its birthday. Happy birthday, Friday the 13th. Let's just give it up a little bit for Friday the 13th.
Let's give it up for Friday the 13th.
Okay, so we got Ben up in here. Let's talk to some ghosts real quick. What app are you using right now?
I currently have open Ghost Radio, which picks up on the ghost frequencies currently frequented frequently by ghosts in the white noise spectrum frequency ranges.
It's probably just picking up walkie-talkies or something. That's my guess.
It's actually white noise. You'd know anything if you knew about science.
You've always got something. You sound like a dictionary. You always have some words that you're trying to say that try to explain things away. But when something's right in front of you...
I know you keep making new screen names and getting on my forum again. And
I haven't been on your dumb forum in 15 years.
15 days, my friend.
I took you out of my top 8 on MySpace. You're in the bottom 14.
So,
you clown.
So this app, what does this app do? Give us a little rundown of what...
I already explained it. It picks up on the white noise frequencies that sometimes ghosts can read between the lines of the frequencies, and the white noise filters it out and picks up on words.
So wow, that sounds very impressive. Wow.
I'm going to do a little segment with...
it is impressive.
With my app, I'm still using a yes or no based app that responds to electrical signals in the air that the ghost casts with its psychokinetic energy. So I'm gonna ask.
Did that say something?
We're getting a little activity.
Is
that you? Have you joined us, Ghost?
We have something from the chat.
Yes.
The ghost has joined us.
The ghost is here. I'm gonna spin this globe, and I'm gonna stop my finger on the section of the globe when you give me an answer, because I want to find out where this ghost is from. Stop my finger.
Oh, ghost.
Spin this globe.
Oh, spectral spirit from beyond the grave.
Globe, this deep web globe.
It said yet.
Yes.
Right there.
Right here.
We have a Russian ghost.
We have a Russian ghost. Okay, so...
Oh, Russian ghost.
Read it in wheat.
Russian ghost, were you involved in meddling with the 2016 election?
Russian ghost?
Is that why you were killed?
Were you cyber hacking the 2016 world election in the U.S.? No. Okay, that wasn't this ghost. Okay, so we have an alarming amount of...
How do you explain that, science man?
Explain what?
That thing falling on the floor. You saw it right as plain as day.
That's spectral activity.
No. I can explain this away.
Yeah. Just try.
Just try.
Okay, this was
when you look at that falling off the floor.
It fell off the floor? It fell onto the floor?
It fell onto the floor. Did you not hear it?
So this is a simple case of a DWR, and that is a delayed wind response.
All right, we're gonna switch apps real quick in the middle of his explanation. Let's get out of here.
I got time for this fucking shit.
Basically, I came into the room. The wind came with me. The wind has been over on the other side of the room for a while, behind a table over there, and it was delayed, and it finally came over here and blew this off the table later.
Folks, I wish we could show you our studio right now. Currently, we are unable to. We currently do not have a table to our right.
There's a couch over there.
He is just making
now he doesn't know the difference. He doesn't know the difference between a couch and a table.
Everyone thinks wind just moves in one sort of
You're just science-splaining all the way our paranormal ghost activity, and you're ignoring what's right in front of your face.
Wind. Most things are wind. Most things are wind. Okay.
You're ignoring what is right in front of you, which is ghost magic, a little thing that you...
Hard evidence of ghosts.
It's right in front of your eyes. Maybe you need to take all those goggles.
Magic is science unexplained.
All right, we're going to try to ascertain this spirit's name. We have some requests from the chat. Sirvan would like to know if we could flirt with the ghost a little bit. I think it's time for Flirt or Hurt.
Flirt or Hurt. All right, so this is your chance to decide whether you want us to flirt with this Russian ghost that we found on this globe, or whether you want us to hurt this ghost, which means antagonize, aka talk shit.
All right, Russian ghost.
Something that Ben's actually pretty good at. Maybe he can help us talk shit to this ghost.
Привет. Я понимаю по-русски. Я понимаю по-русски.
Can you understand that, ghost? How do you like that?
Понимаете по-русски.
She can.
Not a...
It can.
Bitch, I'm speaking Russian.
Are you a man or a woman, ghost?
No.
I think no is the universal gender code for woman.
I think, what, are you saying because, what, all women say no? I'm gonna ask that question again.
Zing!
Because that's not universally endorsed by our stream, that opinion. Are you a man?
Yes.
Okay, it's a man.
Just like a man to be saying no all the time.
Yeah. Alright, so this is a ghost...
Servan says it's a gender fluid ghost. You know, when you transition into the other life, you kind of, you are able to just go from one gender to the next in the spirit realm.
My question is, when you say gender fluid, do ghosts have fluid, or is it like a plasma?
It's probably some sort of variation on ectoplasm. Now, what I'd like to know, Ben, if we were able to prove this ghost to you, and we were to, this ghost is saying something about Venezuela. We will get back to. I will write that down. We'll get back to that.
Maybe a trip to Venezuela from Russia.
First Russia, then Venezuela. I don't know what the theme is here. Maybe
travel. That's the theme.
Maybe he was maybe he was in the army. There's lots of ways to explain this. Maybe we should ask the ghost instead of just automatically assuming everything.
So what I'd like to know, if we could prove this ghost to you, if we could say that this ghost was ready to be in a committed relationship with you, Ben, how would you flirt with it?
Did we get a flirt? Did we get?
We got lots of flirts.
Okay, we're gonna flirt.
I find sexual relationships to be very sort of superfluous to my interests.
Do you want to flirt with Ben?
No, I don't want to do that. I don't.
Do you want to flirt with Ben?
I don't believe this is real, but
he doesn't want to flirt with Ben. He doesn't like people that are such weenies.
You know, not believing in something is probably a big turnoff.
If you guys really believed in these things, would you talk crap to them? Because you would be afraid of their vengeance. That is all that I'm saying to you.
Oh, ghost from Russia who said something about Venezuela. Were you saying Venezuela because you'd like to go on a little trip with us to Venezuela?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
Oh, it said eat. Oh, it said eat, and then the lights flickered.
Can we check that light? Is that light working?
Okay, this place is a dump.
It's draining.
Flirt. It literally just said flirt. If that doesn't prove it, I don't know what will.
I don't know what proof more that you need. Hey, little Russian ghost, my little fucking babushka, what's up, you little man?
You little cutie.
Do you want me to plant a big old red smacker right on your tush?
No.
Okay.
You want me to smack my big red kiss on your ghost phallus?
Oh, come on. I don't want to hear this crap on here.
Yes! Okay, so we have
ghost wanna sucky.
This ghost
sink. It wants me to sink my throat into its ghost phallus.
Oh, maybe it's saying your throat is like a sink that it can wash all its stuff right down, all its plasma. Okay, so if you're just joining us right now, we're the DIE-aloguers, and we're here with Ben the Skeptic, and we're talking to this Russian ghost. We don't know their name yet, but this ghost.
All right, we're getting a call.
We're getting a call in.
Who are we speaking with? Hello, who is this? You're gonna need to turn your stream down. That's okay. We can help you. I'm Matt. I'm the tech expert. I'm the moderator of our forum. So I can help you with any tech or ghost related problems. What is your name?
Hi. This is
Edith.
Edith?
Hi, Edith.
Hello, Edith. Are you a human or a ghost? Who are you?
Well, I can tell you I'm
Hey, Edith, I'm going to tell you, maybe he just fell into a common hole in the ground.
How do you know that it's a ghost pit, Edith?
Wow, there was this white muck. There's this like goopy white slime coming out of this fucking this big hole. And apologies for my language, but it's a very stressful situation right now. And I was reading some of Ben's posts and his descriptions of white muck. Don't they make me believe this might not be a ghost pit, but it could be a ghost pit.
So are you with your son? Are you with your son? Or are you inside? Where's the pit in proximity to the house?
I believe it was her grandson.
Your grandson.
My grandson, but my son's also an idiot who gets it from his mother.
Well, at least he's not alone down there. Are they both? They're both alive and well?
I don't know. I've just been hearing moaning coming from this pit.
Dude, would you mind? Are you able to take your call? Are you able to take it outside so we could talk maybe to your son or your grandson in the pit, maybe?
You gotta give me a moment. Let me go.
Okay, yeah. So while Edith is going down to the pit, can we, the three of us, let's get some first reactions.
My reaction is, I think you just have a delusional fan base, okay? I think you have some wackos calling in who are imagining these things.
You're calling Edith, this elderly woman, a wacko.
I'm saying
dare you?
maybe her grandson just fell into a hole. It's a normal hole with some white muck.
What kind of hole have you ever seen with white muck? It's always brown muck, and that's how you know it's a normal
maybe
hole.
She's up in the
if
north.
You check
maybe
any hole, you check around for the brown muck.
Maybe it's snow.
Maybe
I've never seen mucky snow.
I've never.
That sounds like classic ecto. Hello.
Hi. So I'm outside by this hole. I can still hear the moaning very faintly.
How deep is this hole?
It's in my backyard. What do you want me to do?
No, but how deep is this hole that you just live near?
I don't know. It sits in the back, and sometimes there's no.
Have you tried? Okay. Would you mind trying throwing a rock down the hole to see how deep it is right now for us?
You gotta give me a second. Let me get a rock.
Yeah, get a rock, please. This is science. This is science. Like that, Ben? We're testing through a science experiment.
This is called an experiment.
This is not science. Is that snow by the hole?
No, I know what snow looks like. This is muck. There's a
What do you mean white muck?
What does the white muck taste like? Would you mind just tasting it?
Well, I gotta throw a rock in there first.
Okay, throw a rock. Throw a rock. Throw a rock.
Well, give me a moment. You're making me find rocks.
There's no rocks nearby. You should keep rocks near your holes in case you need to test them.
Well, let me check this rock in there first. There's a metal rock. It's a very loud metal rock.
Wait, was that you dropped it down the hole right there? Was that it?
Sounds like a pretty.
That was it.
Okay, so.
It sounds like it could be some ancient medieval knights that have died, and their bones have kind of.
It was metallic.
Their bones have.
Hey,
have
where are you?
Fused with their armor.
Edith, where are you located in the world?
I am in Boise, Idaho.
Oh,
okay,
medieval knights in Boise, Idaho. Okay. That's rich.
We don't know.
Okay, all right.
Could be Atlantean knights from Atlantis.
Edith,
oh, please.
How long did it take for the rock to hit the bottom, Edith?
I don't know. I mean, there's some you have to understand. There's a lot of trash in this muck hole.
Okay, yeah. When you threw the rock in the hole?
What did you observe?
What was the count? How long did the rock take to hit the bottom?
Well, after it hit my lawn chairs that I've thrown in there after Pits of Rage, I think I don't know, 5 seconds.
Okay, so this sounds like a deep hole. Now, how big was the rock that you threw in, Edith?
Around the size of a $50, the little Kennedy boy.
Okay, so can you ask your son or your grandson at the bottom of the pit to verify the $50?
I mean, I think he's in there. Let me
yeah, see if you
call down to your grandson into the pit.
Have you?
Hey, Mark! Mark, are you in that hole?
Was that Mark?
Was that Mark?
That your grandson, Mark?
I think so.
Could you put your phone up to the hole and could we talk to Mark? Is this your grandson, Mark, or your son?
They're both Mark. It's Mark Jr. and Mark the Third.
Okay, can you put your phone up to the hole? Can we talk to the Marks real quick? We need to hear a first-hand account.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Marks, was Marks?
Mark.
Mark, what is the first thing that you noticed when you fell in the hole?
A lot of muck.
There's a lot of muck in that hole. How deep?
Describe the consistency of the muck.
It's a little bit, it's thicker than milk.
Okay, so we got thicker than milk muck. How deep? How deep is the muck?
I'm covered in it. I don't know. I don't have a measuring stick.
Oh, he's delusional from being in that pit for too long. Mark?
I agree.
Sometimes
I
the
agree.
spiritual muck can mess with your mind and brain frequencies.
I think it's a load of bird beep.
Is this Mark or is this Mark Jr.?
Well, Mark Sr. is dead. This is Mark Jr.
Okay, so...
And Mark the Third. We
Wait,
have Mark Jr. and Mark the Third.
Oh, Mark the Third?
Mark the Third is the grandson.
Are there still two Marks in that pit?
This is the pit of two Marks.
Unfortunately, my third Mark I cannot locate anymore. He may have gone further down into a sub-hole.
Is there, have you...
A hole within a hole.
Have you, this is something that some people in the paranormal parapsychology community would call a portal. So have you noticed any portals, anything glowing? Are there any glowing muck parts?
Yes, I would say there are. Yeah.
Okay, so have you noticed any sounds coming from the glowing portal? You think that the other Mark vanished into the portal?
He may have become a portal. Is that possible?
Do you think that other Mark?
I've heard of this. This is a very rare case. Sometimes when you fall into a spectral muck portal, if you are in there for long enough and you are young enough, and especially if you're the third in a line.
Before your DNA is done growing, sometimes your DNA can assimilate into the portal. How would, Ben, this is our skeptic, Ben, how would you
explain this spectral muck portal?
Try to explain a portal.
Here's what with all due respect, Edith, here's my diagnosis of the situation. You, Mark Jr. and Mark III have a gas leak in your home, which has caused you to become delusional and manic. You've forgotten that in the backyard you have a fire pit in which, years of campfires and roasting marshmallows, which creates the white muck, have left this sort of residue around the hole in a ring. Now, from the gas leak,
real quick, have you tried tasting the muck? Do us a favor and taste it.
Do a real quick muck taste test.
Is it sweet?
I think I could do that. What do you think, Ma? I would not go into the fucking muck.
Go into the muck. No, go into the muck, Mark, and taste the muck.
Do it.
Stop telling what my son and my grandson, whether or not he is still there, should do.
We're trying to help him.
Your fans swear just as much as you do. I don't like that.
Yeah, we have something called freedom of speech. Look it up. It's called the First Amendment.
I don't believe in it.
All right, let's listen.
Let me just eat the muck.
Okay,
what is the muck? Is it sweet?
Before your grandma can stop you, what does the muck taste like?
It kind of tastes like peanut butter.
Peanut butter, definitely not sweet.
It's definitely not marshmallows. So debunked your science.
No. I will be.
I'm sorry.
I will be leaving marshmallows out for a few weeks. Maybe they're old, and maybe the taste changes over time.
I highly doubt that. Mark is stuck in a muck portal. Real quick, let's go down the line before we get off the line with Edith and Mark in their muck portal. Let's go down the line and give some advice. Let's now start with Ben. What's some advice that you would give for Edith and the muck boys?
First of all, I would say watch your dirty mouth and stop swearing so much. Gosh, dang it, I don't like that kind of stuff.
I apologize. It's very stressful these times.
Okay, thanks for apologizing. I also want to say, check the gas pipes. You are probably just freaking out with your mind, okay? There's got to be an Occam's razor to this situation. There always is. Just stop believing in this gunk. Stop going to their e-store and buying their tchotchkes.
Let's move on from this Arkham Razor Edge Lord. Matt, what would you say about their situation?
Well, I'd like to thank Ben for reminding our viewers about our e-store. That's DIE-aloguers /eshop.co.uk.biz.
Who's going to remember that?
/shop /sub-shop /shop myfreeshop12345 /eshop.php.
You writing this down, buddy?
I hope you have that written down, Edith. I'm sorry. We'll try to get a link sent out to you. We'll get your email after the show. Anyway, you're going to want to go onto this website, and we actually have something specifically for this situation. It's called the...
Yes?
Sorry. I'm being taken over by a giggle spirit from beyond the realms. Anyway,
these guys don't believe their own crap. They're laughing at themselves. My gosh.
It's called the Backyard Hole Demuckifier, and it will suck all this muck.
That's the sound that it makes, and it's patented.
That's how you know it's working.
And patented by Mucksuck Company Co. So buy that real quick if you're trying to demuck your holes, your spooky muck holes, and you're trying to de-portal.
It'll get all the muck right out of that hole.
It has a portal muck sorter.
And it's only...
I really appreciate this. This is going to really help me and my sons reconnect.
Okay.
It's only 17 monthly payments of $899.99.
Okay, Edith,
of course you can.
Edith, they're running a racket.
We're glad to help, Edith.
Okay, Edith.
I hope you get your boys back.
Edith, my advice is see if you can pour some more muck in there so they can swim up to the top. Just get more muck in that hole.
You can build a muck ladder.
Try to get more muck in that hole. Do your boys know how to swim, Edith?
I hope so.
Okay, if they know how to swim, they'll be able to get up, try to find some more muck to shove in that hole. Let's get off the phone now with Edith.
You're endangering your delusional fans.
No, real quick, I want to talk to the chat.
Endangering them from getting free from ghosts.
Oh my god.
And you have a story or a situation you want us to help, or you have a ghost story, or you're possessed, or you're a medium, or something kind of like that, then call into the show. So,
just powering up my app.
So, we are the DIE-aloguers, and this is Ben, and I think, let's cut to a little thing.
Ah! What's wrong?
It's Friday the 13th.
And the DIE-aloguers.
You know the DIE-aloguers. Now meet Ben.
True fact. I don't give a vial of magnesium about Matt and Sean.
Scientist, skeptic, pain in the ass.
DIE-aloguers? More like lie-aloguers.
Fuck you, Ben.
This guy's been disputing our paranormal investigations for years. And to that I say, man, I don't give 1/3 of a piss.
I even used my onion tour to go on the deep web and find rare and illegal facts to challenge these little bastards on. And guess what? Every time they've come up dry. Thanks.
I've woken up with tons of ectoplasm all over me in the morning. Explain that one.
Try to explain an orb, I bet you can.
You can't even understand the spirit world.
try to explain my darkness.
False again.
Today, live, a spectral showdown featuring...
I'm Darkshade Matt, and I'm the moderator of the forums, and I've been waiting to take this troll down for years.
Hi, I'm Sean, and magic invented science. I'll debunk your facts.
I'm Ben, and the only way you could make me not believe in myself is if I died and became a ghost, because then I could not believe in myself logically. Let me out of here. I'm a cage dog of ignorance.
Right now, live, the DIE-aloguers face off with their greatest skeptic. Ben, the so-called scientist, will be proven wrong by the process of fear review. Prepare for the paranormal. It's the DIE-aloguers.
We're back with the DIE-aloguers, and we have somebody who maybe isn't so well suited for this kind of paranormal situation. We've got Debunker Ben, aka Dragon of Reason, here with us. We're talking to ghosts on our 99-cent ghost apps, and we are trying to convince Ben that ghosts are real. Get with the fucking picture.
And you guys should be shaking in your boots, not because of ghosties, but because of me, because I'm going to be debunking this crap. So, if you can prove to me that ghosts are real, I'll give you $100 and I'll rip up my French horn doctorate.
Alright, so that's the challenge on our end. We've got to invoke so much spiritual activity that Ben can't even explain it away. And if you guys have any ideas for questions that we can ask the ghosts or ways that we can help prove him wrong, let us know in the chat.
Not gonna happen. Steel cage up here.
If you got any infallible, no logical fallacy arguments to prove that ghosts are indeed real, any undeniable experiences that you've had,
there's
please
nothing
let us
in the
know.
world. Ghosts are not real because something cannot be clear logically. There's not a clear thing in the world.
This ghost just told Ben to imagine. Open your mind a little bit.
Use your mind just a little bit for a second. A heckin'.
Open that French horn, trombone, trumpet, tuba, whatever degree.
It's a French horn.
Mind
it's
you got.
really one of the hardest band concert instruments to play and
How
master.
about you toot your way right down onto Wrongsville? Because we will prove you wrong, and we're gonna show you how.
Beep you, dude, because I don't like your attitude.
Well, we got a non-cursor over here. Okay.
So we got a suggestion. They say that this is the best way to prove a ghost. We should do a seance.
We should do a seance.
All right.
So I would say oftentimes a seance involves us talking to a ghost and seeing if we can find something in the room.
Mirror. Mirror.
We can find something in the room to let the ghost know. What do you think? So this ghost, there's somebody with us.
We have someone with us. They have not revealed their name yet.
If you would reveal your name, Spirit, that would be wonderful. What do you want to tell us about a mirror? Did a mirror hurt you in any way?
Yes.
Okay, so we have a ghost that was hurt by a mirror. Some sort of
Spirit, were you physically hurt by a mirror?
Yes.
So perhaps a mirror fell on this person when they were alive.
Oh Spirit, oh nameless Spirit, were you killed by a mirror in a Final Destination-like sequence?
Okay, so Spirit, were you killed by the mirror in a Final Destination-esque sequence where you had taunted death and escaped death, and then it came back for revenge?
Yes.
So
We
Death
have a-
has been chasing this girl,
And it seems like
is it a girl?
we don't know the gender yet.
Are you a girl? Just so we can gender you.
Lana, we have a name.
We got Lana and we got Yes. Holy, Lana. Okay, so
Lana the crushed spirit.
Is that enough to prove you that there's ghosts in this room?
I have
How do you
not. I
explain
have
that?
not budged 1 inch. Yes and no are two of the most common words in the language of English.
Actually,
and so
that's false. Things like the, but, and, a.
less
the.
common technically if you were to log on to Merriam-Webster's dictionary.com.
I would even say that things like bone at the teeth and thicky are more common than yes and no.
I don't go on dictionary.com anymore. I go in darkdeepdictionary.com, the deep dark dictionary on the deep web. And you know what word is most commonly used and appears in that?
Do tell me.
Get ready for it.
It's just ghosts. The whole dictionary is just ghost over and over again, and it gives it the same. Okay, so just for everybody at home, I just want to say that can be explained. See, a fleshy hand knocked over, those things. That's not to be confused.
Maybe I was possessed. Maybe I was possessed. Okay, would that be a suitable explanation for you, ghosty boys?
It would be.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, you just proved your whole argument wrong by getting emotional.
I got emotional because the fog machine. I have asthma, and I emailed you guys about my asthma before I came here. But you had the fog machine. It blew right into my face right now, and so maybe I am a little emotional because my throat really hurts. And
what we have realized.
There's no fog machine. I don't know what you're talking about. That's spectral mist. Anyway, Ben,
I emailed you.
It's not like you to get so emotional.
I emailed you about my dietary restrictions too.
There's actually, I feel like there's been an emotional shift in this man that could be evidence of ghosts.
I have a little notice too. Jared has pointed out in the chat that this demon possessing Ben right now has made it a specific choice to knock over the letter G.
No. I'm not.
He's saying he's using him as a host.
I feel
this demon is using
lucid.
him as a host.
He's using him.
I feel
as
completely
a host.
lucid right now.
Don't you see? Don't any of you see? You guys are fools.
You can see. You can see this.
I have occasional panic attacks. This is a real thing that I have. It's not ghost or demons.
Jump.
Jump? No.
When it says jump, when the demon tells you jump, you say how high.
I don't listen to this crappy app, okay? This is just online and gathering words that are real.
What was that?
So, did you knock that one down?
That must have been another DWR, another delayed wind response. I think that the wind...
The ghost is horny. This is a horny demon. We have an incubus.
I think that you're fumbling...
Robert! We have Robert the incubus.
Robert the incubus, and he's...
Robert the horny ghost. Demon.
Ben. I think he's inside
He's
Ben.
inside...
No!
He's
There's
inside...
no one inside me.
Who sent that from the realms beyond?
I think that you're getting mad because you have all this evidence stacking up against you.
We have Robert the demon inside of Ben in more ways than one.
I feel like, when I took my classes online at johnsuniversity.com, it's a little bit easier for me to be behind the computer.
Whoa! What the fuck?
Ben, are you
it's trying to... It's trying to communicate with us.
Are you seeing this? Is that Robert? You said?
Robert.
Is that Robert? Is this Robert? Oh, Is this Robert? This is someone. Is this someone? Yes.
It's Chris.
Someone else.
This is Chris.
Oh my goodness.
Chris, Chris the demon.
How's this evidence stacking up against you, Ben? Ben,
Ben, we can help you.
We can help you.
Sean's trained. He's the ultimate demon exorcism in the Western Hemisphere.
The only way to fight off this ghost is to believe in ghosts, Ben. The only way to fight off these ghosts is believe in ghosts. Ben. The evidence is stacking up against you. Ben, what do you think?
There's too much evidence.
What do you think? Ben? What do you think about all this evidence, Ben? Huh? What do you think about all this evidence against you, huh? It's stacking up pretty high, isn't it?
Well, I think I might have had one of my episodes that I
This happens.
No,
an episode of Demons.
This was also in the email. I told you guys.
You have episodes.
I have your email account blocked. It goes right to the trash.
I think I got Sean's email.
Oh, okay. Did you get an email?
I read it, but he said episodes, and I thought that he was just trying to
talk about the show,
right? I thought he was trying to recommend like a new show. Or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense.
I don't know what just happened, but I think I'm still logical about it. So
All right, we're gonna.
There's only so much logic can explain.
Ghost hunting fact number 356. If a black mat crosses your path,
it's bad luck.
Meow.
All right, so we're back here with the DIE-aloguers, and we're here with Ben, who just had an episode.
No.
Right in front of him, there was a feather that just picked up and floated.
I mean, I would maybe believe
right in front of you, and you were yelling.
I would maybe believe any of this crap that you're saying, but only if you had a shred of evidence, which you don't have. You don't have a shred of evidence.
I'll show you a shred of evidence.
I got a surprise for you.
I'll show you a shred of evidence. What do you think about this? Ghosts are real!
Yeah! Did you know I was going to say that?
No.
I feel used in more than one way. I mean, I come here, I tell you about my dietary restrictions, I tell you about the asthma, and now you made fun of my word shred with I could outdo you on the French horn any day. That crap sounded loud.
I'm self-taught. Ben, I think that you have no real way to disprove what just happened. For those of you that are in the chat, we had a crazy event just go down. Ben,
a clearly explainable event.
Did you, when you were conscious, did you see the feather float? How would you explain a feather floating right in front of our eyes?
All by its own will and accord.
All of our own
feathers are known to be one of the light.
Put this hat on. Put this hat on to celebrate Friday the 13th. To show that you believe in ghosts. If you put that hat on, you believe in ghosts.
Feathers are known to be.
Wait, the hat is doing something to him. So keep talking.
Feathers are known to be one of the lightest materials on Earth, and they will move just on their own because the gravity is not enough. It's like celery. You know how it's like empty nutrients. And
the hat, which
the demon's trying to make his way back into Ben.
The hat is a symbol that ghosts are real, and Friday the 13th is real.
No.
And it's like his body is admitting it by wearing the hat. The ghost is acting up. Oh my goodness. Ben, calm down. Ben, calm down. Okay. Is this Robert? Is this Robert?
Robert, okay. I know a solution to this. This is an ancient art. I've read on the dark forums of ancient crypts and all of the arcane knowledge. The best way to get a creative person who has a BA in French horn studies from John's University is to get them to draw the demon that is within them. The demon.
Sometimes the demon could in fact be banished to the drawing if it well enough depicts the demon. So
it will be enticed by its own vanity.
Right now possessed by a demon.
I'm not possessed.
Robert, we are not talking to Ben. Robert, draw yourself. Draw yourself a self-portrait from Robert.
I mean, I do like to sketch from now and then.
Okay, so while he's doing that, we're gonna let him do that. Would you like to try to contact some more ghosts?
Let's switch some apps in the meantime.
Alright. So, we're trying to find a new spirit. Is there another spirit in the room with us? Please answer me.
No.
Okay.
Is it a demon? Do we have two demons here?
Is there a demon in the room? Another demon?
Yes.
Is this Rob the demon incubus's boyfriend, girlfriend, sex slave, sex partner, demon dominatrix, or secret subservient whore of Babylon?
No.
Okay.
Which one?
I mean, it probably said no to one. I said too many
Which
things.
one were you? Oh, we're not getting very much results out of your questions.
Bubble.
So bubble. Okay.
Are you trapped in a hell bubble?
Maybe it's a demon who. Maybe it's some sort of. Are you perhaps a lich? Are you saying bubble, bubble, toil and trouble?
No.
Okay, then what else what else could the chat? If you could help us, what else could bubble possibly mean when this ghost says bubble? We're here with a demon, and we're trying to learn more about it. But it's being kind of cryptic.
It's being cryptic.
It's being kind of cryptic with us.
It's being a coy demon, or demonette.
Okay.
It could be a female demon.
All right. Have we learned whether it was a female or male?
We haven't.
Okay. Are you a female demon?
Yes.
This is a succubus who has accompanied the incubus Robert, who has infested our friend Ben.
So I'd ask if the chat is saying I'd ask if it has a bubble butt.
That's a great question.
I normally would never ask a woman this, but this one's dead. Oh, do you have a bubble butt, oh ancient demon female spirit? Respectfully.
Yes.
Oh wait, we gotta.
Wait, so is this ghost just bragging? Like
it's a succubus. Its whole purpose is sex.
Oh my goodness. So this ghost is a succubus.
I don't even need to ask whether flirt or hurt. It clearly wants to do both.
All right, chat. Vote on whether you want us to flirt or hurt.
Salvatore.
Salvatore.
Who is Salvatore?
I mean, that sounds like a demon name.
Is that your safe word, oh demon?
Let's find out where this ghost is from. While I'm doing that, everyone, let us know what you'd rather see us do, flirt or hurt. I'm gonna spin this globe, and I'm gonna ask you to stop my finger, and we're gonna find out where this ghost is from.
It's a demon. We're trying to find where
so would you mind spinning the globe and putting your finger down?
We're trying to locate this demon summoning portal location.
Stop his finger. Stop the globe when we say a thing.
Yes.
Stop.
Right underneath of. Right off the coast of Korea.
Right off the coast of Korea. Okay, so
there is a very active.
This is a Korean succubus?
This is a very active portal.
Okay, so do we get flirts or hurts? Do we get any votes?
We don't know yet.
I think
we're still a little bit focused on the bubble butt. That is a very important piece of information.
So I think that in the spirit of not catcalling a ghost just because they have a bubble butt.
And because they're a sex succubus.
I'm going to elect to see. Let's maybe agitate the ghost. Let's talk some shit. Yeah? Because this is a demon who's wandered onto our plane.
Guess what, Salvatore, a demon from hell with a bubble butt? Sorry to burst your bubble butt.
Burst it!
Yeah,
Burst it!
You didn't like that, huh?
You try to come up in here with your big old bubble butt and brag that my butt is too fleshy and small just because you got an expansive, interdimensional, non-fitting in the corporal world.
Corporal jeans.
Butt? Okay. How do you? I bet you can't even find jeans to fit
in this plane.
Your bubble butt. Can you find jeans to fit that bubble butt?
Yes.
That's an outright lie. In the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Just saying afternoon delight.
Should we find out how this ghost died? Maybe. Did it die in the afternoon? Is that what it was saying? Or were you saying it's a
demon? We're talking to a demon.
I'm sorry. I mislabel things as ghosts all the time because I see the good in everything.
That's true.
I'm spiritual.
But this is clearly an agitated demon.
We're gonna cut away real quick.
Ghost fact number 804: ghosts aren't in water.
Sir, if you're drowning, you don't need to be scared.
Okay, so we're here with Ben, and we.
Ben's currently possessed by the demon
Robert. I don't think I am.
So we asked Ben to channel Robert into a drawing of the ghost of the demon that's inside him. And so I'm going to ask you to hand that to me so we can get it in front of the camera. And, oh, this is a vile beast.
You know, he may think, wait a second, he may think that he's not possessed by a demon. But you know what? If he wasn't possessed by a demon, then I have a question. How did this portrait of this demon manifest itself?
I took a drawing class on the side of my French horn studies, and so that explains that.
Did you see that?
I saw it.
What flew across the room? What is that? What got thrown at you?
It was a small bearded man.
A small bearded man got thrown at him.
Brown.
It
says brown at you. Brown.
Okay, so maybe that's Robert's last name.
Robert Brown.
Robert Brown. So we got
the
Robert.
demon.
We got Robert.
This is Robert.
This is the portrait
Prepare.
of Robert.
Wait a second. I'd like to issue a not safe for work content warning. If you are easily offended, by images of demons or hellscapes or horrible hell-related imagery, please close your eyes, turn off your children's eyeballs, make sure that they're not looking at the screen, because what we are about to show you is very upsetting.
And if you like exciting stuff, look at Robert the demon. And I just want to point out real quick, he drew this before the ghost had introduced himself as Robert Brown. This is Robert Brown, and look what's scrolled on his forehead. He finished drawing this before that it was introduced to us. How do you feel about that? Ben, take a good look at your
Look into the mirror.
Look into the mirror. Mirrors are a theme today. One ghost was killed by them. Now look into yours. Ben, what do you
feel the
think about
terror
that?
of truth.
Ben, we need to get a hat on Ben again. We need to... Okay, so the theory behind this, and this is still an evolving study, is that if you show outwardly that you believe in Friday the 13th, that means that you believe in ghosts. And if you believe in ghosts, then you can expel a spirit from your body.
We're going to need some Friday the 13ths in chat to show that you believe in Friday the 13th.
We're going to need you to type Friday the 13th in the chat to try to expel this spirit from Ben. And we put it in the portrait so that we can erase the portrait and expel the demon.
Robert,
Friday the 13th in the chat. Friday the 13th in the chat. We got one. We got two. Type Friday the 13th.
Be gone.
In the chat.
Be gone.
Robert. Everyone in the chat. If you can all type Friday the 13th, maybe we can expel it. No, Jared, you dumb piece of garbage. You can't make a joke and say Sunday 15th, Friday the 13th. Let's quickly type it. Quickly. Yes, we're getting there. We have Friday the 13th.
Be gone.
We have 3.
Be
we
gone.
have 4.
Robert.
Be gone.
Be gone,
Be
Robert.
to the portrait. Thank you. Now let me take this. Let me take this portrait.
And it's gone. The portrait's gone. The demon is gone. Ben. Tell me a fact about French horns.
Guys, I just want to tell you something. I've been using dry erase markers this whole time.
Can't erase the demon.
The demon is forever locked
trapped
inside the board. The demon will not come out. This dry erase marker has turned to permanent. Just like the afterlife, just like the ethereal plane.
The demon has flowed its essence through this dark ink.
Ben, as a last, just showing of perhaps, maybe a change of heart, how would you explain this dry erase marker not coming off on this sealed away demon?
Can I touch it? Can I touch it? Am I touching it?
You're really touching it. How does it feel to see this yourself outside of you? How do you feel, Ben?
I think maybe maybe truth is bigger than just...
Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. Also, demons are hard to deal with sometimes, buddy. I'll let you back on the forums. Just don't post in any of the parts where we're not talking about memes.
Sometimes when you're fighting away demons, you get kind of hungry, and we'd like to cut to our sponsors, Boo Bars.
Hi, these are Boo Bars. let them sleep. They're trying to have an afterlife. These are ghost energy bars. You can lose weight because when you eat them, they're just a ghost. Buy them and eat them. Boo! Bars!
Hey, so can I get a ride? You're kind of in the same area as me. Can I get a ride home after this?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks, man.
Don't touch my radio, though, on my car.
Don't touch this man's radio. He loves his Rob Zombie.
Okay, so right now we're cutting back to DIE-aloguers with our ex-skeptic, Ben, who just had a real-life ghost encounter what's a post-ghost encounter...
I mean, that was really weird. That was really something else, and I have to admit, there's maybe something more to life that I haven't thought about. And I mean, I don't want to act like science and ghosts can't be compatible. I mean,
we've all seen Ghostbusters.
Maybe there's a way to explain this. You know, just if we're talking about energy fields or something like that, I don't know.
Okay, so in the chat, if any of you wants to call in and kind of either tell us what you think about Ben and his new reaction, or if you still want to call in on the Skype, call Skype at DIE-aloguers, no spaces, no dashes, on Skype, and tell us what you think. I think that we're here with Ben, and now I say let's talk to another spirit with our new found spiritual believer, just to keep it fun, keep it loose, yeah?
Sure.
Let's summon a friendly ghost.
Let's turn on our apps and let's start talking to ghosts. Let's have
if you want to call
ask some questions maybe.
If you want to call in and help Ben, give him some spiritual energy. I know he's lacking. He's been having his spirituality drained by lies and signs from John's University, and also expelled from his French horn. French horn is the least spiritual instrument. That's probably why he chose it. If you want to give Ben some extra spiritual energy, you can call into our Skype. Anyway, we're going to try and summon a friendly ghost here. Oh, ghost, oh, spirit, oh, specter, oh, spectrum from beyond the grave and beyond the realms of humanity and living beings. What is your name? If you could give us your name. Oh, spirit.
Please, are you
oh,
willing,
good
are
spirit.
you willing to talk to us?
We need the chat. We need
maybe the ghost isn't convinced by Ben yet that he's a believer.
We need some help from chat here.
Please talk to the ghost and try to convince them. Maybe you need to ask.
Ghost, do you believe in God?
Yes.
Good.
Okay,
Ghost.
Well, you need a little practice asking ghosts questions.
Ghost, have you been to my apartment?
Have you been to his apartment, Ghost?
Yes.
Oh.
Have you seen Ben nude?
Have you seen Ben naked?
Yes.
Ghost! Oh, Ghost! Oh, Ghost! Oh, wait, I have a question. Ghost, did you like what you saw?
No.
Rude.
Okay, chat, I want you to give us questions
I have a lot of
that maybe we can learn about Ben's internal life. Yes or no questions that we can ask the ghost to find out some things about Ben that we might not already know. Give us some juicy deets questions to ask the ghosts in the chat, please.
You know, maybe it didn't like what it saw because all it saw was science and a non-willingness to believe in it. But now, maybe it's more open.
Maybe it's more open. Okay.
I'm more open.
Ghost, are you now willing to talk to us?
No.
Ben?
We
Ben?
still have more work
I believe.
Ben, Ghost, do you... Ben believes, he swear he believes. Are you willing to talk to the ghost?
Please.
Or is it willing to
Please.
talk to us?
Please.
Ben wants to talk to you.
Yes.
It's willing to talk to us. Okay, so
wow.
while we have you on the phone, we have some questions. Some juicy questions. Does Ben really have a degree?
No.
So I did get the degree from Johns University, but I didn't print it out. So I mean, maybe the ghost just didn't see the printout.
Likely story. You're always trying to cover something up with science.
It doesn't take you to the print screen on Johns University. My computer froze.
Ghost, did Ben's body blind you with science?
No.
I mean, that's fine. That's okay. That's just personal.
It's not impressed by beakers.
I just think it's personal preference.
Someone asked what happened in the finale of Mad Men. Is there a way to formulate that into a yes or no question?
Was Don Draper in the finale of Mad Men?
Yes.
Well, good.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's
checks out.
Yeah, checks out.
Seems like this ghost knows a little something about the finale of Mad Men.
All right, so we're waiting for some more information on these ghosts, but I think it's still kind of shy. It was reserved at the beginning. I say we all link hands. And in the chat, please type Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th,
Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th.
We've made contact.
Okay, so
we have a conspiracy theory in chat. We have a question. Did Ben have something to do with this ghost death?
Pencil.
Yes.
Ben. Did your academic studies with a pencil?
I mean, I went to an online university. I never lifted a pencil. I never used a pencil in my studies. It was just all clicking and typing. So
surely you had to have written something.
He always has some.
You could check my apartment. I don't have a pencil.
Did Ben kill you, Ghost?
Yes.
What? I didn't do anything. And I
was it with a pencil? Did he stab you with a pencil?
Yes.
No. Okay, so
I think okay, so here's my theory. If you have theories, say it in the chat. My theory is that he was so obsessed with getting this online university degree that he's covered up. Maybe that he actually tried to go to a real university that uses real pencils.
I think he was studying in a library.
I think.
Okay, I used to go to the UCLA library sometimes because
I think he's ashamed of his real life degree that maybe he dropped out of. Maybe his professor. Maybe it was his professor. Let's ask. Was it your professor?
No, it wasn't the professor.
Was the ghost your professor coming to your house to ask you about your fallen grade?
No.
It wasn't a professor.
I told you.
Were you a classmate of Ben's?
Were you a peer?
Listen,
Yes.
A peer of Ben's.
This was a fellow student.
Maybe a concerned student, a concerned friend of Ben's. That did you come?
Science
to check?
was leading him down the wrong path.
Did you come to check on Ben when his grades were falling?
No.
Did you intervene when Ben was really?
California.
It was in California.
You said you said you went to the UCLA libraries.
I used to go to the
Where's UCLA? California.
All right. So right now, Spirit, spirit who Ben has killed,
No,
who has come
didn't-
back and
I
haunted.
didn't kill anyone. I didn't kill anyone.
Ben is trying to cover up the fact that maybe he dropped out of a university. Did he drop out of the university? Is that why you came by his house?
No.
Did you interfere
didn't
with his
actually-
first major of tuba studies?
Yes.
Is that maybe okay, so my working fan theory is that somebody is responsible for you dropping out and that you killed them.
I know a little something about Ben. I read about him on the dark Wikipedia before the stream. He actually was attempting to get a major in tuba studies, but then he dropped out for unexplained reasons. And then he decided, I actually have wanted to do French horn since age 7. False.
We're gonna cut away real quick.
What's wrong?
It's Friday the 13th.
And the DIE-aloguers.
All right, we're here with a new caller. A new caller just called in on Skype. Who is this?
Hello, this is Benny.
Benny.
Betty? Benny?
This is Benny.
Benny.
And I just want to, I've been listening for quite a while, and I'll tell you, I don't like this Ben. He's
What?
given a bad name for
No,
Bens.
no. Well, first of all, you're a Benny. You're not a Ben. So
Benny is a greater Ben.
you chose to add the NY at the end.
I did not. My father, Jeremiah, did.
You rescinded your Ben-ness.
You don't know my father, and I'll tell you something. Science is a lie. And I think that you need to reconsider what you've been taught.
Tomorrow. He
Okay.
needs to consider this tomorrow.
I told you.
Have
my
a big
mind,
nap.
Sleep on it.
My mind is opening. You know, something strange happened tonight, and I am not just a science skeptic guy anymore. I told you. What do you need, Benny?
Well, I'll tell you something. My name is Benny. And I just, and I think that I was just a little more upset that, Ben's around the world. You're making us look bad.
Okay, so what would you request of Ben to change his behavior to better represent Ben's all over the world?
Well, first, I think that he needs to praise Jesus.
I do believe in God. That never came up today.
But do you believe in Jesus?
I mean, I don't know if there's proof of him as an actual man that existed, but I do.
So online on WikiLeaks, you can find an EVP recording sorted under the Holy Ghost, which is the Lord and
The
Savior
ancient
God
Greeks,
and the baby Jesus.
the
floating
ancient
in the
Greeks
manger.
actually invented EVP. This
I'm
is
sort
this
of
is a
Look in the
cover up.
Bible, in the pictures of Jesus, there is an orb.
I'm sort of a deist, like the founding fathers. It means I think God is sort of more like a cloud or something impersonal, not necessarily.
I don't believe in Jesus, though. You all are you're spitting things at me that I don't even care about.
Oh.
I praise Zeus and Poseidon because I care about the air and the ocean.
Where are you from, Benny?
I'm from Virginia.
So you're a Virginian, Benny, that worships Zeus?
Virginia, Greece.
Virginia, Greece. So that accent, you live in Greece?
Yes.
That's clearly a dialect of Greek he's speaking right now. I reckon.
Greekian?
Yeah.
It's a southern Greek, I would say. I mean, I'm on the southern tip.
Okay. Just the tip.
Checks out.
All right.
And the Greeks,
all right.
Benny, you can confirm that the Greeks did in fact invent EVP in 499 BCE.
Now, see, I don't. I can't say that for sure.
Well.
All right. I appreciate you not just saying things willy-nilly and just saying things that you believe in, because that's important to us. Also, we like to find proof, and we like to.
As a fan, can I ask a question? That's why I called up. I mean, the Ben thing, that's behind me now. I've grown.
All right. Okay. You've
Thank
grown.
you.
You grow fast.
I do have a question. Now, do you all tackle demonic forces? I haven't really seen a demonic force yet on the
We do tackle demonic forces. In fact, Ben, we believe, was possessed by Robert, a demonic succubus.
I'm pretty sure that was a demon.
We believe that is a demon. Sometimes the area is a little blurry. What would you classify as a demon?
horns, maybe
That is-
red skin.
Horns don't have to be visible.
So we haven't really like seen any physical ghosts on this show today. I haven't seen anybody running around with horns, but we had ghosts lift a feather up right off the table. It was goddamn floating, and we had some letters knocked down. Now it just says Haas. Our letters in front of our desk just
says ho.
It just says.
There's
never mind. It's ho. It's just ho.
Footage evidence that I've seen on the internet of demonic forces. I don't know if you've seen it before. It was compiled footage, found footage, and I believe it was titled Paranormal Activity.
Okay. So your opinion of ghosts is based off of a fictional in theaters movie about ghosts?
I don't think it was fictional. There's no indication that it was.
At the beginning of the film, it did say based on a true story.
I mean, that's exactly.
All right.
And I don't think people would just put that up there for.
It would be false advertising, which is illegal in the U.S.
Exactly.
I have to say, you see in that movie, you see the demon at the end, but for most of the movie, it's just doing invisible stuff like pulling out the sheets. So
you see his weird X-Files footprint, and you hear his snarl.
But there's proof in the movie that there's proof that demons can be invisible in that movie. So
we have an alternative theory. We have an alternative theory in chat. Doesn't Ben play the horn? Aren't horns something that demons have?
Isn't it a symbol of the demon?
I would say that brass is indeed the metal of the demons.
I think I'm having.
I believe that symbolism is very powerful, and it means extra with ghosts and the Illuminati. In this case, it means extra with ghosts and demons. You were possessed by a demon, and
I killed that.
I believe that it manifested through your study. What was that?
I told you I used to have episodes.
Demonic episodes.
There was. I killed a librarian at UCLA with a pencil.
It just said bills. I think Ben had too many overdue books, and maybe that got in the way of his tuba studies.
Does anybody in the chat know about student loans? You know what I mean?
Let
us know in the chat. Holler at us if you know about student loans and if you think that those are spooky. Okay.
If you've ever applied to tuba school and gotten tuba loans, please let us know in the chat.
I am suffering greatly from student loans myself.
Can we hang up on him? So I want to talk to Ben very quickly about his recollection of this incident at the library.
This was a dark.
It's all right.
It was a dark chapter.
By a ghost who was manifesting in.
It's not your fault.
Taste of horns. Horns are the symbology of the demon, and that's just further proof. Use your science and put everything together.
2006, I was 19, and I really wanted to go to UCLA, and I would hang out in the library every day and read stuff on French horns and on logic. And, I just didn't have the funds. I didn't have the ability to go there. I had one of my episodes, and with a pencil, I during the episode, apparently, I just plunged it into a poor librarian who had been checking on me because I was,
Real quick, we have a funny joke told by Jessica Woodson in the chat. I don't mean to ruin your admitting about murder and stuff, but I treat student loans like Ben treats ghosts. I act like they don't exist. That's very
Carlos. We have a Carlos here.
Oh, thank you so much. Not that we don't care about your story.
Not that we don't care about your deep-hearted confession.
And that was a good joke, but I do want to say I do believe now. Okay, I just want everyone to know that. The ghosts don't believe me. The caller doesn't believe me.
Just, Ben, take my hand. Take it. Take it and keep it. Ben, we solemnly do swear as DIE-aloguers that we forgive you and absolve you through the power of the holiest primordial ghost. Within us all.
I think I can unban you
please
from...
don't interrupt my blessing.
Sorry.
We're trying to absolve you of all your sins, and we want to remind you, with science and facts, that at the time when you did this murder, you were possessed by Robert, who is now stuck in this portrait. We captured you in this portrait. Again, I want to show the ugly face of the demon that murdered somebody in the library. Was it Carlos? It murdered Carlos in the library.
Carlos the librarian.
It murdered Carlos the librarian.
Savagely murdered with a pencil.
I do want to say...
Ticonderoga number 2.
I'd like to unban you from the Fact Checkers forum.
Are we... I think that we'd be willing to un-autoban you from our forums, maybe.
I'll place your IP address on a temporary 2-week non-suspension. Anywhere. On our forums. You can even post in the Ghost-Proof sub-forum.
I thought that you guys had a really slick forum just in terms of design and just usability. It was I've been missing it, to be honest.
Our customer support, our mods are the greatest. I would like to take about 5 seconds to thank our wonderful mods on our BBS forum. I don't need to be timed. Anyway, keep up the great work, mods. Keep shadow banning, keep perma banning. I want to see all those non-believers. I want to see them ground into E-dust.
That was a little bit longer than 5 seconds, but it's all right.
I don't need that.
So right now, I wanted to say this is pretty good. We got a new,
We've broken through.
Friend. We got a new friend. He is a murderer, but we absolved him of his sins because he.
I'm not giving up logic clean. I'm still gonna be checking logic, but to apply it to ghosts. For ghosts.
Using logic for good, and that's good.
Asking ghost logical questions like, who killed you? Where did you die? How big is your hair?
Would you like to ask your most logical question right now of this ghost, Carlos, that you killed? Do you have anything you want to say and want to know from this ghost that you killed? You killed this person.
A logical question. Let's see. As a ghost, can you eat food?
Whoops.
Okay, ghosts can't eat food. So now I've learned a little bit more about ghosts, and this is great. I will be writing that down.
Ghosts frequently eat ectoplasm.
Okay.
And spectral snackers. And boo bars.
Another plug.
Hi, shh. These are boo bars. Let them sleep. They're trying to have an afterlife. These are ghost energy bars. You can lose weight because when you eat them, they're just a ghost. Buy them and eat them. Shh. Boo bars.
Love those boo bars, and so do ghosts. It's the only snack that both humans and the netherworld can enjoy.
Bars. I love that theme song.
Yeah.
Boo. Bars. I love that. So I think we're about to wrap it up. We're here with Ben, who has come full circle. If you caught the whole stream, that's amazing. If you haven't caught it, you can go back and watch it after we're done streaming. It's amazing. He came on as a skeptic to the show, a non-believer, a debunker. He was very rude, and we had banned him from all of our forums.
An apocryphal heretic.
Ben, if you had to make a new screen name for the forums,
I'll reserve it. I'll write it down right now, and I will reserve your screen name.
Was Dragon of Reason.
I'm gonna cross out his screen name.
Let's brainstorm.
Okay, I'm gonna say Dragon _of _reason _ magic.
Oh, with a CK?
Is that the good kind?
That's the process.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good screen name. It's
running a little bit long on our character limit, but we'll let it slide. We'll also get our top forum signature makers to make you a dope-ass signature featuring Papyrus font, Anubis pictures, Dragon Ball Z pictures, Gundam Wing.
Can you make me like Can you do like an ASCII art dragon on there?
Yeah. Right. We'll extend the character limit. Never mind.
I'm sorry. I still get scared after all these years. I try to pretend that I don't get scared, and sometimes I shut things off, shut emotions off, because I want to be tough, and sometimes he gets scared for me. But every once in a while, Makes you feel alive again, just to be scared again. That's why
makes
we
you feel
here
young.
love the DIE-aloguers. And every 2 weeks we do a stream. For those of you joining soon or who want to call next time, friend us on Skype and you can call in next time. DIE-aloguers, no dash, all lowercase. Just look us up, and we've loved this stream. We've talked to a bunch of ghosts. We've talked to his spirit that was possessing him. We also talked to the person that Ben murdered in cold blood while being possessed with Robert, and we banished him.
He's been absolved of this netherworldly crime. It was a demon possessing him. He did no murder. Under the state of California, Section 449, he is not capable of the death penalty because he was possessed by a demon during this time of murder of Carlos Librarian.
That's a relief.
So I'd like to take a second to just talk to our fourth dimensional viewers right now. Thanks for always being aware constantly of all things past, present, and future. I know that you knew how the stream started and ended. And you know, let's get a little song to go out on here.
Shred it up!
Boost my signal.
The show is live. The apps are real. And the ghosts are spilling their guts.